Hey everyone, Roman Empire Builds or Rebuilds here, back today with another LEGO MOC video. This MOC is not Star Wars themed like most of my other MOCs, but it's kind of loosely based off of like a Star Wars like universe. I wanted to attempt like a star yacht, so a spaceship version of a luxury cruise ship. I have a small crew that just, threw together for the video. Very simple figs. But for this vid, I'm actually going to treat it like a set review. Like, I'm going to have my own little image of what this set would be if it was official. This set would be $60 with 3 figures, and it would be called the Star Yacht. So without further ado, let's take a look at the minifigures. This guy is a security guard. He has a little police hat and a crisp uniform. Probably just a first order technician thing. And then he has a little tool belt with probably some tasers and stun stuff to protect our rich person, our aristocrat. A female alien, not human, but has some pretty cool clothing. I feel like this torso really worked for a rich person because it's very modern looking and clean. A little walkie-talkie there in case of emergency. And then we have the advisor. This is the financial and life advisor, I guess, for the person, and also serves as a pilot and just someone that accompanies the rich person wherever she goes. So very simple figs. I just threw them together for this build. Yeah, really not much to them. So let's jump in the build. So this is my star yacht. I'll start off with the exterior and then go to the interior, like most of my videos do. It's very long. I played around with a couple different designs. I drew up on paper some designs for this thing, but I came up on this one because I had the pieces for it. I was actually thinking about kind of like a Dryden Voss kind of look to the yacht, like having it be a big, long, tall tower kind of thing. But I ended up just going with the smoother, sleeker, longer design. And it's not smooth or sleek per se because it's a little bit bulky to have enough room to have minifigures be able to sit in there. But I feel like it's still very good looking. It doesn't look bad. And this is kind of like a display of how rich people are. This is like a luxury cruise ship, so it's pretty cool. Over here, if I give you a little bit of a top view, these are on both sides, these kind of like arcs, and there's one over there, you can't really see it. Those are these shield generators, so they generate not powerful shields, not military grade shields, because this is not a military ship, but it still needs defenses against pirates and stuff that try to attack it. So these are light shield generators. The ship's main armaments are up here at the front, and right here. This is the back gunner, so someone would sit in here in this little bubble turret and shoot back, and this is a ball joint, so it has a pretty wide range of motion. Over here, these are also on ball joints, but these are the front cannons. These are controlled from the cockpit, and these are the ship's defenses against, or its offensive cannons against like ships that it's chasing. 2 engines over here in the back. They're just stacked on top of each other. It's pretty simple. They can turn a little bit, but they're pretty tightly packed in there, so it doesn't really turn that well. As you can see, one of the skids fell off because I do have landing skids. So we got 2 in the back here, and then 2 in the front, but they're kind of condensed together like that. Along the walls here, I have a bit of a smooth texture over here. Oh, not another skid. Yeah, these skids are pretty prone to breaking off. So it's pretty simple just to leave it on the table. But when you're picking it up, you have to be careful not to knock over the skids. So over here, the walls are pretty smooth. Over here, it's a bit of an angled, so it's like kind of an indent there. So it's probably like air ducts or something. Probably some technology working in there. So there's a little bit of a curve here just to give it a little bit more kind of modern looking, sleek lookingness. I love that angle right there. I'll show you that from the top once we get to the interior. Then there's 2 windows on both sides. Over here as well, and then I have the angled up kind of look to give it the look that it's going up towards the front. And then I have a little printed or sticker piece from Overwatch set, so that's pretty cool. These 2 areas, like here, it kind of splits right there. These are kind of separate, and that's serves a function that I'll show you later in the video. It's very smooth on top. Yeah, pretty simple. You can just look at these details on top. There's a little snowtrooper backpack from the Force Awakens or something. The snowtroopers from Star Wars. A little window, skylight at the top. And then there are fins here to stabilize it in atmosphere, and little lights to just kind of blink and warn people. There's a little docking hatch, escape hatch thingy, that doesn't actually open, but I put it there just for show, and then I used a Ninjago piece for a sick paint job. Like, they use that as a paint job. So I think it looks pretty cool there. There's a couple interactive features you can get through from the outside. I felt like it was a bit of a hassle to take off the entire roof to just put someone in the cockpit, so I do have removable roofs for the cockpit. It comes up like this in 2 parts. There's this area, and then, as you can see, there is a little bit of control paneling in there for someone who's a pilot, and we'll just put our pilot figure in there, and she can just sit down like that. Hold up. Like that, and she'll just sit there on a little pillar that's inside, and then you put this back, and put this back, and she fits right in there. So you can look through the cockpit and see her right there. The other interactive feature is you can pull open this bubble turret and put whoever's gunning your ship inside there, and there's a little control joystick thingy, and there's a hole that goes into the interior, and I especially like that feature. A figure can't actually fit through, but I just like the aesthetic that it gives. The last interactive function on the outside of the ship is the boarding ramp. It's in the very front, how figures would get in on a normal day. The escape hatch is up there, but this is just a normal thing, and it's locked right now because there's no friction on this door. So if you pull this up, it will come right down, and I don't know, wait, oh, this thing goes right here, right? Sorry. Yeah, so it comes down a little bit farther than that, so you can get a little bit of a glimpse of the interior. And then on the door, I just have some door detailing and a little bit of a floodlight there. So I think that's it for the exterior. Let's move on to the interior. To get to the interior, you just hinge this plate up and then slide it out, because it's just on these, just this bit is in this little nook where it can go. So then you need a roof. Take it off, it's pretty simple. And then you can have the exposed interior. And on all spaceships MOCs, like, I love the interiors on my MOCs. They're just so fun to kind of have an interior, so you can have some sense of realism kind of in it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just love interiors. So over here you have the ship diagnostics, a little bit of a control panel there, then a small kitchenette with an oven, a little stovetop, some spices, a sink, and a little countertop, and then a little yellow window into this area, which is the sleeping quarters, where you have a bunk bed, and then one on the bottom there, and then the blue one on the top. And then over here, my favorite part of the interior is definitely the orange chairs. This is kind of like the Millennium Falcon style curvy couch thingy, and so it's really cool because you can have your aristocrat or a rich person having business deals with a client, and so you can have somebody sitting there working on the hologram table. So that's pretty cool to have that little area there. I like that little nook. And then there's a little ladder that goes up to the gunner position. And there's a little hole there, which I really like. So you can see it goes up in there. So yeah, I like the outline that it has. Like, it's just straight, and then there's the curve here, and I love how this came together. How this like curve kind of, it's like sharp over here, and then it gradually goes down. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's pretty simple interior, but it's really playable, and that's why I like it. This column here is the place where you would put your pilot if she was piloting the thing from the top. So that's the seat kind of. Don't ask me how they get up there. I don't know. probably just go up the bed. And yeah, so it's pretty cool interior. I love interiors on my MOCs, and I feel like this is no exception. So it's pretty cool. So that is the Star Yacht Lego set, or a custom MOC set. It's my own build, and I really like it. I think it's a cool ship, because I usually build Star Wars things and things that are just like combat related. This is a peaceful ship. It's a diplomatic luxury yacht, so that's pretty cool how to be able to build that kind of variety of ships. And I do like this a lot. I think it's a nice custom set, and I might make some box art for it soon. And I also might post it on Lego Ideas, so if you see it on Lego Ideas soon, support it. Please support it. This would be so cool if it was made into an actual Lego set. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty cool set. Be sure to subscribe, like. It really helps me a lot and helps my channel grow so more people can see my stuff. And yeah, that's it. Rebuilds out.